to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Hamilton. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. Give to Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got out of trouble and throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Man, that could not have gone fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You still have a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run this play from the pistol. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that does. That reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The give to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
To the air on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Childs. Moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Moving out to the right. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Arizona State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Childs. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
Fires left. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Off the play fake. The throw. Makes the catch. It's McCray. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those.
Touchdown, Sparty! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Question mark for this this offense coming into the year, guys, who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Extra point here will tie the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 5 over Central Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Skips away from pressure. Now he's looking into the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Sun Devils have it in scoring. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Childs. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Got him downfield. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. Sails one into the middle. He's got it on the outside. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Butler. There he goes. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Lost to throw on first down. Steps away. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He wants to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On first down from their own 22. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. Bulldozes his way through. They'll chase him out of bounds after that play, mark it at the 16-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American. He's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They're going to test the right side with this one. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Release to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The give to the tailback. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Child. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick. He'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Oh,
they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Caught close to the marker, it's Kelly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for a man, it's Childs. Gonna let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on third. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Spartans. And that one will give him the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything everything he's doing. He's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody.
8-year child. Child.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 9 over Central Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Quarterback moving.
Come on, man. That's a safety, bro.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job
They go my angle because I say so.
Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Connection to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time
No
to
way.
get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese. They've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch.
Free up the gut. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
Oh, nigga, shit. Nigga out there. Hey.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
This nigga. Send her.
Got the quick pass. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense in press coverage. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after
He came back and got
one
get
more
the
period
boot
to go
box.
to see who can make
He
the
don't want to play
winning
no more.
plays and come home with the victory.
Yeah.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play.
And everything, nigga.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, he comes up with a huge first down.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown in the first first down play, now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goal post. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to throw, it's Childs. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his feet to buy time. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in the first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Well, I think on the last play, they didn't get it to the sticks. They were hoping he'd be able to make the catch, make a guy miss, and advance the football. But because they couldn't execute, now it's fourth and long.
And the Spartans decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Dropping back, it's Levin. Here's the pressure.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Going to swing it on second down. Hauls it in. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But
Sneak gets it done.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
That's reeled in. It's McCray. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. A strike downfield. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Going for it all. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air. It's Childs. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
He'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on third and goal in overtime. Looking to throw on third and goal. Dances away to buy time. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Incomplete, and they turn it over here in the first possession of overtime.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Looking for space. It's Hugo. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves.
This nigga's mad. This nigga's bad. Harris. Then we playing and it's tied up. We're in overtime and go for it. He stops me. So he gets the ball, does something out of his ordinary, and runs the ball. I stack him up, come in, bow, punch the ball right out. Oh, man.
Deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, oof, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Finds his man, it's Brown. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
That's not your game. Running is not your game.
Lost the fire on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. First and goal. They'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. He's looking to pass. Under fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Arizona State! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game.
Nigga, why don't you just stick to do what you do? This is not what you do. This nigga.
The lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
No, he went for 2 in the second overtime. I'm pretty sure you don't have to go for 2. Yeah, nigga, you could just kick the goal and try to run it in.
Touchdown. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Guys, we know the teams that run the ball the best are generally the best red zone offenses. It's hard to throw in this area of the field. So why not on the very first possession offensively trying to get that run game going? I like it.
Michigan State, it's a 3-star.
Wants to throw. It's Childs. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play.
These niggas have no true plot, no rules.
And Jesse just
The only rule they have is
keeps
if you play the
piling up
computer,
numbers,
you
over
can't have
350 yards for the
a.
game.
And I feel
I'll
like
put
from
on
the
your
get-go,
shit.
Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in. And
Touchdown, Sparty. That ties it up.
Oh no, damn, you gotta go for 2. Go for 2 in the second overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense going down the field.
I thought it was a third
touchdown
one.
now.
Yeah.
I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules that changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
Come on, Bailey.
Complete. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime.
Yeah, I don't see no fucking listening here.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Takes a snap, wants to throw.
Get out of the...
It's
Nigga,
complete to the
what
right.
is going on?
Stopped on the 2-point
This
try,
nigga's just in there.
and we are still tied.
Bro, you had a whole thing over there wide open for you. Maybe you got wear and tear. That's something I'm saying.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Wait, what?
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
Wait, what?
This team has to love their ability to come up
So I
with
didn't
big
get
plays
my
and
2-point
big
conversion.
moments.
They
How
let
about
them
in
kick a
overtime,
field goal.
The individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They on this nigga. They on this nigga head. Yeah. I lost because he kicked a field goal, but nigga, you're supposed to go for two, like through like no matter what. I've been in like triple, like double, triple, multiple overtime games, and like I missed a two, and then that other person had to go for two as well. Like nigga, that shouldn't even in real life. Next game. That nigga lost next game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's because his playbook is custom and just it glitched out the game. Yeah, I'm down. I said that. I was like, nigga, that's the fucking game. Just being weird. I'm just mad. My fucking my tight end. I stemmed my tight end up for the 2-point conversion on my touchdown. And he didn't fucking run it the route into the end zone. Cause they don't have Gordon, not these some old niggas. Yeah. No, I can't fucking do that shit talking about damn ID. Yeah. Because I renewed it, but that's what I'm saying. Because I tried to hit them up and tell them that I got my I had it, but they're saying they couldn't get, because on the app, like if I schedule something, it's telling me I have to scan my ID, and the only ID I have is the expired one, and they're saying there was no way they can get around it. I mean, it should be here either today or tomorrow, hopefully, because I did it on Wednesday.